Swadee Cup and welcome to Controversy on TAN Network. I am your host, Singto Rajajin Dogon, and these are the other girls.
Hello.
Yeah, we're just the other girls.
And these are the
other girls.
We're just nothing.
No names.
We're just the other girls.
I did say your names.
And Tulip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just the other girls.
She interrupted so I couldn't say her name.
It's okay.
These are my darling other girls.
We better be.
And these are the other girls. You better be? Oh, you are.
Okay.
Yeah. This is like our this is a school table here and we're sort of in trouble from the headmasters.
Yeah,
So the
are we
Rebo
on
kids.
detention?
The Rebo kids from the high school.
Yeah, it's constant detention. Okay. It's your story first, honey.
Yeah.
Drug traffickers come up with the clever ways of smuggling drugs. Good on them. Even though I'm actually very anti-drugs, I have to be quite honest. But anyway.
Well, how do you feel about cocaine?
To be honest,
It's high.
Well, it's expensive.
And expensive.
I actually feel because of the human body and brain is so immaculately amazing, you don't need drugs. You're your own drug. That's what I think about drugs.
Right.
And people used to consume lots of these things and alcohol and stuff like that, whereas I, being a very Puritan person, don't do anything like that. Used to just drink water and be probably more high than everyone else is because it's all psychological.
Right.
It's true.
So that's what I think
true.
about drugs. But I think if you need to take them, we'll take them, but hopefully not for long.
Yeah, I think drugs for people that want to escape from reality.
Yeah.
For
Most of it.
illusion.
Yeah, well, actually,
And
maybe I
then-
do need them then.
And then when it wear off, you back to reality is even then.
Yeah, or especially if you get
it's
addicted to them,
not-
yes.
Right.
True, and
So-
cocaine
Yeah.
will got you hooked for
Yeah.
sure. And
Anyway, what is the clever way?
Well, it is expensive.
What is the clever way? Yes.
But they now, the Ecuadorian authorities has discovered a 30-meter-long submarine, specially built.
That is
Yeah.
some investment.
Specially built to smuggle cocaine,
Really?
and it has the periscope and air conditioning in it,
That is some
and
serious
it would go
investment.
under the surface,
Yeah.
just enough that it won't be detected by the authorities.
Wow.
But they found it. I guess they got the lead
Yeah.
on it.
Look at
And
that.
It
Oh my
just show
God.
you
and it's
that
going through the jungles also, obviously.
Yeah.
Some serious stuff.
Wow. So hang on, this is
and
Ecuador?
camouflage,
Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Yeah, Ecuador.
In
wow.
Ecuador, and is on its way to the United States, of course.
You know, they just sound like a movie, you know?
So can
This
it
is so
actually
weird.
anyone, is it just for the drugs or can actually people sit in it?
I'm thinking that there's probably one person that go in it because they
it's air
got
conditioned?
periscope
Yeah.
as well. So you know, what's the point of having a periscope?
Because I've been to these parts of the world, and it's amazing that, that sort of that aspect, that part of South America is so swampy and these big, jungles and
It's
swamps.
still
But those canal swamp things, they're really deep too. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, they are sort of
That's why they use
prehistoric.
it for transported all those serious investment.
but not just that.
Yeah.
Because there's another way.
Oh.
Because in Colombia,
This is so funny. I
Okay.
saw the picture.
in Colombia, I guess, drug gangs
Yeah.
found another way of transporting their drug, which is they mold it
Yeah.
into World Cup trophy.
Something more in trend.
Mixed with plastic, cocaine and plastic mixed together, and put together
Look at that.
into a trophy,
Wow.
It looked pretty too.
and send it to their customers,
Yeah.
and is destined for Spain.
Yeah. Well, as I don't really feel like being murdered today by sort of all the warlords over there, I could say so much about that.
You mean Colombia?
Well, to do with soccer and cocaine and the sort of the links. So the thing is that, yeah. I
So
don't-
two clever things that
so
people
when
came
people
up with.
order it, they can just claim it as somewhat World Cup gift set, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it came with the jerseys.
That's a lot of work.
It came with the jerseys.
It's amazing too because the thing is that, like, I mean, the Submarine, something like that, would have cost a lot of money. But the thing is that I think it's $100 billion US a year or something
It's
in
a lot.
because
cocaine sales.
the margin is high, and
Yeah.
I think it's expensive because it's illegal, obviously.
yeah.
So it's even more expensive
Yeah.
and even more harder
Yeah.
to get than the legal
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
I think it's for that
Yeah.
it's probably worth the investment.
I mean, the thing is that even if I was pro-drugs, which I'm certainly not, I always used to argue with people that used to go and party a lot about, like, you know, sort of that a lot of these people actually that pick the leaves to make cocaine, for instance, are in squalor, in very bad conditions, whereas the people that are actually selling it, not even the people selling it there, but actually the people selling it in other countries, which the market price goes up sometimes 500%. You know, these people that actually where it starts from get nothing.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And that's one thing that actually angers me about this, is drugs is one of the largest commodities on earth of illegal sort of and big money, like, you know, crazy money. Like, as I said, what about 100, I think it's 100 billion or something,
it's
like,
a lot,
globally.
Like for this 11 kilos trophy,
Yeah.
it's $53,000 US.
Yeah, come on, and that's
so imagine.
Yeah,
You can buy a really nice car on that money.
So yeah, I don't know. I
Like
just think
Mercedes full feature.
Exactly. I don't know. I just think, even though I have to, in support of certain now dead and buried like drug lords from when I was a child, and from what I sort of saw, and what I saw on the news and things like that, is some of them actually used to support their communities, the drugs that would actually be sold in, say,
like
America.
A Robin Hood?
Yeah, the drugs that would be sold in America, you know, which is actually probably doing damage to the poor American kids that are actually taking, or the party people, whatever. The money would actually go back to certain
rock
parts.
star people.
Yeah, exactly. And then the money would go back and actually support certain communities. Do you know what I mean? So, but still, I think you can actually you don't need to use drugs to do that. Do you know what I mean? You know, sort of.
Well, apparently a lot of people do. They do believe they need drugs. Guys I dated many years back. He's a pothead.
Yeah.
He's a
As in
pothead.
marijuana.
Right.
Yes, and he addicted to cigarette.
Yeah.
And I'm all not for that.
Yeah.
But I'm not in place to tell anyone to quit anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So he tried to quit marijuana.
Yeah.
And after a week try, he said he could not live without it.
Yeah.
He said he could not go to sleep. He could not eat.
Yeah.
He could not. He have digest problem.
Yeah.
He have all these problems just because he tried to quit marijuana.
Yeah, I understand.
I think it's in here.
But they also say that marijuana, because it's supposed to be the most natural, and because it's, you know, like, even though they're all plants, but the thing is that the medicinal properties, if you use it properly, like in the Vedic sense, in the Indian sense, are actually quite amazing.
For you.
Like, you know, but the thing is, what sort of worried me about the American government is that they stopped hemp, which is, you know, parts of marijuana production in about 100 years ago, which actually could have stopped the deforestation of the world if people used hemp products, because hemp's actually like paper. I'm talking and clothing and things like that, but because hemp actually comes from the cannabis plant.
Right now, they legalize marijuana use in California. They'll have all this clinic, but the patient just have to have somewhat the authorization from their doctor that they need this marijuana to medicate themselves, to, I don't know, as a painkiller or whatever.
Like for cancer patients
so
and stuff like that.
there is all these clinic with the green cross.
Yeah.
It's for.
Yeah.
Oh, what's it? Oh, for.
She's just showing us how. Yeah.
Or fly to Canada.
I'm allergic. Oh yeah, it's illegal in many countries too. In
it's
Switzerland
legal in
too.
Canada. You could just go there.
Go
to the beach.
I'm allergic to it.
Really, in Canada?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, make it legal. I think it's like we said on everything. Make it legal. It's easier to control.
Yeah.
That's what I said. You know, put the price on cocaine, tax it to death. You know,
that would be cool.
But you know, maybe it'll happen. I think once women start becoming more powerful in governments all around the world, it'll probably be legalized then. Do you know what I mean? But while there's men running the world still, everything's pretty stuffed.
So you're saying we're gonna have?
That's true. Because the thing is that, like, you know, women
let the mama get control of the world.
Not in certain establishments that I'm thinking of at this time, but most women in certain establishments actually have more of a general understanding and a general sort of understanding of the psyche of people, whereas men are just.
Are you being sexist? What's it called, sexist?
Maybe I am. So yeah. But anyway,
I like it.
I just think
you know, I'm pro-female.
Feminist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only good ones. All right, well, I'll see you after the break.